The heavily fortified Ministry of Defence hit by the Taliban. A would-be suicide bomber reportedly dressed in a military uniform and carrying a fake identification badge managed to pass through several checkpoints. A Defence Ministry spokesperson says the would-be suicide bomber opened fire, killing 2 soldiers, but was shot dead before he managed to blow himself up. The Taliban said the target was the French Minister of Defence, who was holding talks with his Afghan counterpart. Not far from the capital in the northern province of Parwan, tension is on the rise. The arrest of clerics by American and Afghan forces has triggered widespread anger. Thousands marched through the streets of the provincial capital, Sharikha, to demand the clerics' immediate release. 2 were killed and dozens injured in what local people described as a brutal use of force by Afghan police.
American and Afghan forces fired on civilians and the protesters. You feel like you're under the rule of the Taliban.
They have killed our clerics on many occasions. And once again these foreigners attacked our clerics, took them by force from their mosques and arrested them. People had to act.
President Hamid Karzai has repeatedly complained that NATO raids on Afghan civilians are illegal and damage the reputation of foreign forces and the Afghan government. This is spring, a time when the Taliban renew their attacks on Afghan and NATO forces. But what we're seeing recently is a wave of Taliban attacks on heavily guarded military bases and government compounds that is raising lots of questions about the ability of Afghan forces to provide security when foreign forces leave the country. Hashem Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera, Kabul.